Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you doing? I just feel like I should do this in a different way. How you guys doing? How are you feeling? I'm actually gonna do my makeup like after this, but I just thought like to quickly come up here and just share with you guys like some essential skincare things or stuff that you know you guys could be interested in, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you are not following me, this is my Instagram page right here, and you can just check my page out to see. I actually post about skincare, you already know, makeup and things like that. And also you can follow me on Pinterest. I just like create like some tips and tricks on there as well. And of course follow me on my YouTube channel. Okay, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and you already know, leave comments. Like I want to see your comment. Like my last video, I'm really excited about like you guys communicating and just like talking to me about what you guys would have preferred to get the coral set on the Nima Tang Dose of Color collaboration video I did. Thank you guys so much. Like when I see reviews getting likes or when I see you guys commenting, it really means a lot to me. You have no idea. Okay, just keep the comments coming. All right, just keep the comments coming. We're going to talk about is the Summer Fridays, and this is the Nourishing Body Lotion. Now, oh my god, you have no idea. But before I talk about that, I feel like I have to talk about oils, like body oils, before to talk about this. Then you'll probably understand what I'm talking about. And by the way, this video is going to be very quick because I just want to share these things with you. There are not really a lot of things. I just really want to share them quickly and just we'll just go on minding our business and just go on our way. Okay, back to the body cream and the oils. Now I feel like I have to talk about this now. This body oil, first of all, it smells bomb. I mean, it's not like oh my god, it smells amazing. Like, it has this good scent, which is really good, like to smell that kind of thing on your body. But like this is really moisturizing. Like I've tried so many moisturizers, and I feel like this one is really like the top. And honestly, I used to mix my body creams and oils together. If you've watched any skincare essentials or like maybe me talking about some things that you should get, you would see me talk about me mixing my body cream with my oil and glycerin. Well, I mean, yeah, you can still do that. I still do that sometimes with my other lotions, but like this one, you even really don't need to do it. Okay, this is really moisturized. It's not too thick. Okay, it's not too thick, but it's thick to like really do the job, and I really love it. Now, if you don't know, hot water actually strips your skin. I mean, I'm guilty of that too, but like I'm still gonna use water even if it's summer. I'm still gonna use hot water. I know there's just something about hot water that just makes the body relaxed, but actually you're not supposed to. I mean, yeah, maybe lukewarm water to like just not make your skin stripped and dry, but hot water tends to do that. So what I do is after my shower, I kind of just take this body oil and just really use it like when my skin is really wet. Yeah, because I have a dry skin, so I just use this on my body, and after that I use the moisturizer. Before I would mix the body cream and the body oil, I would mix it together, and right now I just first step the oil, then the second step the moisturizer. Honestly, if you really don't have that dry skin, you can just skip straight to like your moisturizer. And I believe you should also put on your moisturizer on a damp skin. I can just get the product in very well. And honestly, when it comes to body oil, I used to use the Cocoa Radiant body oil, but I kind of just switched to this bio oil. I'm telling you, this bio oil works. Okay, back when I was in secondary school, I used to use this for stretch marks, specifically for stretch marks, and it actually did something, I'm telling you. But right now I really don't bother about stretch marks anymore. Like who is she? But I didn't get this for stretch marks. I actually got this for just body oil. I feel like, you know what, let me just try something new. Let me just, you know, just be trying new things. Nothing bad in that. Okay, so you guys should check this out. Let me know, leave in the comment section below if you're gonna try it out, if you've tried it out or whatever. Just leave it in the comment section below, okay? Pots, the foaming, normal foaming water. I know everybody already has this, but I think this video would be very, very incomplete if I didn't talk about this. Now, this is really, really good. I'm just really emphasizing on this again. I know so many people use this, but if you have not, or you're thinking of getting it, I think you should. This is really, really good, and I'm using the normal one. I'm not using the sensitive one based on how you feel down there. If you're sensitive, then you get the sensitive one. This is really good for you, and I just feel like I should talk about this. It just wouldn't be fair if I talk about all of this product and didn't talk about this. This is, God knows how many bottles I have of this. I just kind of restocked them, okay, just in case you don't get it at Target anymore. All right, like if you are not into cleansing balms or cleansing oils, you should. Okay, I'm telling you now, don't say I didn't tell you. All right, you should, because they really, really help to like get dirt, grime out of your face. They don't need to be there. It is not meant to be there. Dirt don't belong on the face. I mean, yeah, they're there, that's how it is. But like, yeah, like they don't belong, they don't need to stay long on the face. Okay, now the reason why oils are really, really good for with makeup removal, it's because makeup is actually made, like there's like a substance of oil in makeup, and it just makes sense that, I know sometimes it may not make sense, but like oil and oil, they actually, you know, work together. In comparison to oil and water, it's kind of really, really hard. That's why when you put water in oil, like hot oil, you see the way it's just like sizzling. Yeah, all right. So oils with oil or oil with oil really, really works together, and that's why cleansing balms are really, really, really good to take off the, you know, your dirt before moving on to, you know, whatever step you're gonna be going on to. Balm or the cleansing oil, I try to use even if I don't have makeup on for that day. Let me say my skincare routine in the morning, you know, I'm trying to take off this everything at night. It just helps like massage, like just get it going. I kind of just, you know, just massage my temple, my chin, my cheeks, you know, just my neck, stretch it up. It really, really helps. You have no idea. Like, it's a personal experience. I think you need to experience it. I can't tell you because it's on me. It's really telling on me, okay? So I feel like if I enjoy the experience, I feel like you should too. Like, just try it. You don't have to like it. Like, it's either you like it or you don't like it, but just try it. And I want you to leave in the comment section below if you try it and it's good. Like, you see what I'm talking about, okay? It really, after using this, my skin is soft like butter. All right, like butter. Oh my god. But I try not to use it every day. I've really not researched on if it's good to use cleansing balms every day, like, you know, even if you don't have makeup on. But like, when I use this, my skin is like butter. It's soft, and I'm so happy to like go to the next step. It's just, as in, oh my god, you need to experience this. All right, I can't be the only one. All right, I'm telling you, I'm putting you onto this. Try it out, let me know in the comment section below. Okay, now, did you know niacinamide actually fade dark marks? Like, I didn't know this at first, and you know, part of researching, I was able to like find out niacinamide actually fade dark marks. I'm like, okay, what have I been doing with my time? I mean, I don't understand. And I mean, of course, Glow Recipe, I give it to them. Twali, I give it to them. When it comes to moisture, when it comes to, you know, feeling, having that glow, having that Glow Recipe, I have to give this to you, okay? I really have to give this to you. They are really, really good. I think I have almost all, not all, but but almost all their products. And this is their niacinamide drops. And you know the funny thing about this, you can actually use this as a skincare and use this as makeup. Like you can just, if you're just going for like a glowy, dewy, not too much attention makeup kind of, you can just use this as like an eye, like just to, you know, lighten up or give that your temple, your cheekbones, whatever, glow. You get what I'm saying? Like this is really, really 2-in-1 per se. Like, of course, get it. But I've also been loving the Ordinary. Like I feel like the Ordinary really, if you're really patient, the Ordinary really works. And this also has zinc, so this has niacinamide 10%. I don't really know the percentage of niacinamides in some products, but I know Ordinary tends to like have maybe the highest percentage in their products of, you know, of ingredients. So this has niacinamide 10% and this has zinc 1%, and it says the eye strength, vitamin and mineral blemish. You see, like I said it, niacinamide helps with dark marks. Now what I do is I use this at night and I use this during the day. I just try to like switch. I don't use this, like I actually use niacinamide at night as well. Like it's not only dark marks, like it doesn't only work for dark marks, it also helps like plump the skin. I'm saying, like, seriously, I'm using too much ingredients, like too much active ingredients, for me not to use something that would really hydrate my skin and not make me dry out. Like, I think that's one fear of like drying out my skin. I use retinol. I don't use retinol with with any active ingredients. No, I'm just saying, like at night I use all of those things. I think it's wise for me to use hydrating properties or whatever in the morning, or you know, with this. So you don't have to get this one, but I'm just saying, like, you know, get you niacinamide serum. All right, don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, now we're gonna go to the micellar cleansing water. I feel like everybody should have a micellar cleansing water in your skincare life. Okay, I feel like you should. If you don't have, I'm judging you. I'm judging. I feel like everybody should. This does nothing. This is harmless. This is harmless, and I just had to get like the big size. This is harmless. Okay, this is like water, but it's just cleansing water. Now after your oil, or after, you know, you've taken out the makeup, I feel like I kind of just use it. I don't want to say you should. I'm just like, I feel like this helps to just get like those places that you couldn't get, like those places that you couldn't touch, like your hairlines, your ear, your neck. Sometimes, you know, even back here, you think makeup doesn't get there, but it does. Okay, and this really helps. And after that, I just go on to the next thing. Like, it just really helps. This really helps. I'm telling you, I feel like everybody should have this. I don't care if you're not into skincare, if you're not into makeup, just have this. All right, I'm judging you. Cleansing balm. This is the Urban Skin RX cleansing even tone cleansing balm 3-in-1. Now this brightens and improves uneven skin tone. Now I used to use this, was one of my first skincare product I started with aside from Neutrogena, and I used to use because it was affordable, and I just like it came with a sponge, and I was like, okay, this really will help me. So I'm using my hands to help me. This was really when I started, but then I felt like something was wrong when I started using it, and I just stopped. I actually reached out to them, and you know, I tried to like get my pictures out there, but like I don't really want to go into details. But like now I feel like I should, you know, try it again, because I feel like they are really rebranding very well, and I just really thought I should, you know, get it. Now this has kojic acid, this has niacinamide, this has azelaic acid. Now those are all properties that will actually help fade dark marks. Now I can't really say too much yet. I'm very sure that this is really helping with my dark marks, like I'm telling you. But I'm kind of just recording to like give you guys like the final results, say okay, this really works, and we're gonna test it. I'm trying to like just, you know, an experiment, and I'm gonna really tell with this dark mark I have here. Now let me tell you, dark marks, they take time to fade. you have to really give yourself time. But that's what I'm really doing, and I just want to be sure before bringing it out to you guys, and then everybody start getting that and they're like, oh, it's wrong. Almost out of this. I know this really looks bad, and I actually broke it right here, but that's fine. So yeah, I said this has let me see. Yes, it has kojic acid, azelaic acid, niacinamide. I mean, and it says niacinamide to promote even skin pigmentation. That's like dark marks, okay? Like, I mean, just what I've been telling you all this while, like niacinamide helps, okay? So kojic acid, azelaic acid, they have really great properties to help, you know, help with dark marks. If you've not watched my video on me talking about, you know, acne and fading dark marks, you really should, okay? I know it may seem boring, or it may seem like it's a long video, but I know you will get something. Next product is Biossance Squalane Plus Tea Tree Oil. Now, this, at first I was really scared of introducing oil into my skin, because I'm like, they will just clog my pores, but like, honestly, they can actually be good. Now, doing your research before you put anything on, I always say this, please do your research, okay? Now, you know, one thing I actually found out was that tea tree oil actually helps to, you know, control acne. You know, it helps with the amount of, you know, breakouts that you have. And I also kind of read the review, and I felt like this was good, and I've also been dying to get like a product from Biossance, and I felt like, okay, this should be a start. Now, at first when I started using this product, I'm like, oh, it's thick. Oh, I don't want thick. I don't want thick, okay? My moisturizer is doing that for me. I don't want thick. But then I was like, okay, I want this. I want this to work. I want this to be in my skincare routine. I want to add oil. What am I gonna do? So I just decided I was gonna use like just a tiny drop, like that, just a tiny drop is really good. Like, it's really it goes a long way, okay? And I just felt like, okay, maybe if I do that, I can see, and that really worked for me. So honestly, you really just need to go with what really works for you, and you know what feels good on the skin. And since I started introducing this, I actually just a tiny drop, nothing to you know, extra. So if you want to get it, if you can just research. I don't want to say you get it, but like, this works for me, and I'm just saying I have to just put it out there, like, okay, this works for me. Anybody that wants to try it, you try it, but I would advise that you research before introducing any oil, whatever, into your skin. But if it feels good on the skin, you want to introduce it, girl, do you, okay? Now, if you think I'm gonna finish this video without talking about SPF, girl, you dreaming, all right? You dreaming. Okay, introducing SPFs. Now, I've tried SPFs, like, I've used SPFs. Talk about it. Neutrogena, Biossance, what else? Just name it. Because you can't stop using SPF. It's a taboo on this channel. It is a taboo to not use SPF, okay? Now, one SPF that I really keep going back to, I mean, I'm using every day, is the Shiseido SPF 50. I don't think you can get anyone higher than this. I'm gonna still research on that, if there's any, you know, number going higher than 50. But like, SPF is really good for you. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on talking about importance of SPF, okay? Now, I love this. Just, first of all, this is $29, okay? For $29, I got this like 3 months ago. And I'm telling you, when I say I use this every day, like, I feel like I even use over, okay? Like, I'm not supposed to be using the amount I use. I think I'm using more than, and I'm not apologizing for it, okay? Now, the fact is that you can actually roll this on, and I think because it comes in like a gel, you know, consistency, I think that's why it's really lasting long. But this is my favorite SPF bam, I'm taking out that this is my favorite SPF, and I just love, like, you know, I just love it's so compact. I can actually put this in my bag and just keep using it every day. And this is supposed to be wet first, eat first, synchro shield for face and body, water resistance, 80 minutes. Like, come on, it's giving you all of those good things. Okay, I love this. Please use SPF. You will have no idea. Don't say because you're dark you're not gonna get any effect from the sun. Please use SPF. Oh, hey, Ungwanu, use SPF. I'm telling you now. Supergoop is also another favorite of mine. I used the Unseen Supergoop, which is the, I don't know, you must have seen me using it in one of my videos if you check on my Instagram page, and that I just kind of ran out of that. And that one is mattifying. I can actually use it as a primer, but I went to the store to actually just restock on one of my Supergoop, like just to restock to have Supergoop SPF, and I saw that they had this the Time to Glow. This is the glow stick, and SPF 50 as well. And I'm like, okay, the Unseen is SPF 40. This is SPF 50, which is higher, and it gives me the glow. So please, it's giving me glow, it's giving me SPF, it's giving me protection. Why won't I get it for $25? Okay, I mean, I don't know why I won't get it. The only thing about this is when I tend to, like, I'm not gonna mess with this, because when I push it up, it comes out a lot and I have to push it back. I don't want to mess. I don't want to let it. I don't want it to, you know, run out quickly. So okay, so the only thing is that when you push it out, it tends to, like, come out, you know, a lot, and I don't really like that. I prefer, you know, I prefer this one, the one that you roll, but it does the job. So this is it. As a matter of fact, let me take this off just to end this video. Ooh, that was really good. And use SPF. Like, oh, this feels good. You have an idea. You have an idea. Did I miss any spots? Leave in the comment section below, guys, if I left out any spots. Okay, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I'm glowing, I know. Don't blame me, blame the SPF. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something from this. I hope you are able to, you would want to try out any of this product. Just leave in the comment section below. Let's chat about it as always. Okay, please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to leave comments. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.